Archd.
Latest music.
All the news worth knowing in the Archdiocese of Adelaide. Here we go.
Are you ready?
Yeah! Let's get into it.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening. How you going? Welcome to Archd. It's my pleasure to be here. My name's James. Here is the beautiful Jen Packus. Hi, Jen.
Hello.
How you going, mate?
I'm good. How are you?
I am very well. Now, did you have a good Easter, mate?
Of course I did. Definitely not long enough, but it was a great Easter.
That's cool. And there was the thing that you guys did with YFC and Co-workers for Christ at the Cathedral. How did that go?
Oh yeah, that was a Sunday night vigil. Yeah, it was great. We played the music and it was just beautiful. But of course the Saturday Easter vigil was the best. It was just amazing.
Cool. Now, it was Easter, so was there a great deal of chocolate floating around your house on this day?
No, actually no one was even home this Easter except for me. So I didn't get any chocolate.
So what do you do in that scenario? Do you just like buy yourself chocolate and pretend it was from somebody else and go, oh, happy Easter to me?
No, not at all. I just stayed home and did nothing. Did you get a lot of chocolate?
Our house did get filled with a lot of chocolate over the course of it. So I did get... The one thing I've been staring at in my cupboard, though, that I don't dare go through... Someone gave me one of those 70% Lindt eggs. And, like, I mean, I'm a lover of dark chocolate, don't get me wrong. I do love the stuff. But the 70% stuff, it's just that little bit too on the, you know, any less milk in it or whatever. And I think the whole thing would fall apart and crumble to pieces. But... it's always a lovely gesture, always lovely. I think all the other eggs by now, they're gone. They're all eaten and that's all there is to it. Although, remember we were talking the other day about those popping candy elf things? No one posted anything on our Facebook page about there being eggs. So I'm thinking that they don't exist.
Okay.
Which is a bit sad.
That is sad.
Archd 107.9 Life FM. That was Kerry Roberts with Outcast. And we have our favourite youth ministry officer here, Josh Foulis. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, good. Thanks for having me, James. Jen, good to see you again.
Always lovely to have you. What are you giggling about? Okay, cool. Now, Josh, tomorrow the big sports day's on. Give us the goss, give us the lowdown.
Yeah, everything's up and running. We've got a number of teams and Barbie all firing up and ready to go. And yeah, plenty of sports happening at CBC from 1 PM tomorrow in the city.
Okay, now there's volleyball and there's other things too, isn't there?
Yeah, there's all sorts of sports that will be going on. Basketball, tennis, soccer, you name it, it'll be happening. But the main competition for the day is volleyball. So it's a matter of either coming along with a couple of mates or if you're really keen, put a team together. It's not too late. It's just a matter of getting in contact with me sometime before 1 PM tomorrow to let me know you're coming.
Okay. How do we do that? Should we text or ring you? Should we? I say we. I say it in the third person. What should people do?
Well, you can do what Jen's done and throw a team in the mix, but to do that, the best bet's to text me on 0411 550 173. And
you know you've got to give that number again, don't you? Go mental.
I do. I also like repeating it. So 0411 550 173. Just all you need to do is text me on that number. Basically, give me your name, where you're from, and maybe some contact details. And just the name of the team as well, if you've got a team together. If not, how many people you plan to bring along, and we'll slot you in with the festivities of tomorrow.
Okay. Are you going to be there, Jen?
Of course I'm going to be there. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Now, but Jen, like, this is the thing that people got to be aware of too. Jen is a City Beach regular.
Yes.
She's going to be out there seriously mixing it up.
Yeah.
So you okay?
But the good thing about Jen is that yes, while she does take it seriously every now and then, she does have a blast, and that's what we're all about. So very much looking forward to seeing Jen at her best tomorrow.
Will you be giving autographs, Jen, or not?
No, sorry, I didn't. Step back to Australia.
Jessie J here on 107.9 Life FM. Archd, laughing. You're just a little giggle moppet today, aren't you? You're good fun. She's great to have at parties, I tell you what. Now, we've got our wonderful coordinator of youth ministry here, Sarah Moffatt, in the studio, but she's also been performing a different function for us in the last week, actually working for us here at Archd as an intrepid roving reporter out in the field and giving an interview. And actually, you did an interview with Archbishop Philip Wilson, I believe.
Yes, that's right. I had an opportunity to go and meet with the Archbishop and ask him some questions about young people and his perspective on young people and the life of the church.
Now, it was a wonderful interview, and he actually gave us quite a bit of time, in actual fact. So what we'll be doing is taking pieces of that interview and actually playing it over future shows to come. But here's the first instalment of that. Here's Sarah and Archbishop Philip Wilson. Enjoy.
So we're aware of the priority that you place on young people. We know how much you love young people in the life of the church. And why are young people important in the life of the church?
It's really important that we engage with them and that they see how important the life of the church is, and their engagement with our Lord, because they're the ones on whose shoulders that message will move into the future. So engagement with them is important for what they can offer to the church, and part of that is their enthusiasm and their vision for life and their desire for love and so on. All those are important elements that we need to come into the church's life and play a role. The second reason why they're important to the church is because we care for them, and we know all of the challenges that they face as they live their lives, and often they can be worried or concerned or confused about stuff, and it's important for them to know that the church has a welcome and a message to help them in their lives.
And I think I would say young people are kind of idealistic as well in terms of seeing a whole lot of possibilities for the future and for their own lives. So I think that's an exciting thing.
There's no doubt about that. Yeah. Although I'm really old now, I remember being young, and I can remember about the age of 18 wondering how come people screwed up the world and that they couldn't make it a better place. And so I entered my studies for the priesthood with that sort of vision about what we might do. And they were really times of great challenge in Australia. As I began my study for the priesthood, we were at war in Vietnam. There was much social change going on. There was tremendous abandonment of the traditional values about everything going on at the time. And so it just seemed to me then that it was really important to have a commitment to the Lord and engage with the life of the church. And my hope was that in being involved in that, becoming a priest, I might be able to help a few people along the way.
And I know that you said about the importance of peer ministry, so young people working with other young people as a good model or a good method to do that work. Why would you say that?
Because there's a way in which when you're young, you can actually talk to people on the same level. I mentioned before about how I was young once, I'm not young anymore. So while I can approximate to what young people are feeling, I don't really understand it because my background and experience is different. I've come from another age and was formed in another time. You have to be the age that they are to really understand them. One of the things that I look at as I see young people today is the incredible dexterity that they have to be multitasked in terms of communication. It amazes me the way that they use the mobile phone, texting, computers and all that sort of stuff. The whole thing daunts me and frightens the life out of me, but it doesn't worry them. They're quite happy and quite skilled to be able to engage with all that. So if you have someone who comes to you and talks to you who looks at that as an outsider, it makes it very difficult to find the proper language.
The script here on HD 107.9 Life FM. Hey Jen.
Yes.
Do you like quiz nights?
I absolutely love quiz nights.
Are you good? Are you a good person to have on the team?
No, I'm too competitive.
Okay, what's your area of expertise?
I don't have one. I really don't. Maths? Is there a maths in quiz?
Maths? Man, you are someone to have on the team, definitely. I sort of do, I'm a real sort of geek with music and TV and all that kind of stuff. But when it comes to things like going, okay, your next choice is geography or antiques of the 17th century, I'm like, we're losing. We are so going to lose. So you're the kind of person we need when they actually say physics, biology and applied mathematics.
That's right, but
that's
not geography. I failed that one.
Okay. Magis, the Ignatian group, actually have a quiz night that they're actually putting on Friday the 6th of May. It looks absolutely fantastic. They're raising funds for the victims of the eruption of Mount Merapi in Tanggil in Indonesia. The entry cost is only $10 a head, and they're getting people to ring in advance. I'll give you the details in a sec. It's at St Ignatius Church Parish Hall, which is in Norwood, just on the corner of Queen and William Street there. If you could form a table of 8 to 10 people, and as if you can get some people who are people like Jen who have got some maths background and a couple of pop culture nerds like me, that would also definitely be a good thing to keep you competitive. There's going to be some drinks and snacks available for purchase, but you can bring your own supper as well. If you want to jump onto the Archd Facebook page at www.archdradio.com, we'll have all the details there. But essentially, places are limited, so the sooner you jump on there, the better.
Yes, jump on it because it's for a good cause.
Absolutely. Archd 107.9 Live FM. Last Dance, Claire Maguire. Great song, that one. Really, really lovely. Prior to that, we heard The Cave by Moffatt and Son. And that's basically it for us.
Sadly enough.
If you haven't checked out the Facebook page, do so at www.archdradio.com. Lots of stuff, lots of info, lots of different bits and pieces about everything that was mentioned tonight. You can go into there, you can get onto we've got like a YouTube where we're streaming all the previous shows and everything like that. There's a wonderful picture of Jen up there at the moment on stage. It's a great picture. You look so impassioned with the art of being.
Bad.
No, it's nice.
James, why did you put it on there?
Hey, I had it and I sent you an email saying, "Hey Jen, do you mind if I put up this photo?"
And I didn't approve it.
And in 5 minutes you hadn't replied, so I went, "I'll take that silence as approval. Up it goes." I'll take it down sometime. Anyway, but until that time, you can check it out. It's very, very cool. And that's at Jen on stage at Double M Fest, being the MC with the mostest there. So everything that's on there, it's Facebook, all that kind of stuff. Please, and right on our wall. That's it. That's what it's called, isn't it? A wall. And leave a song request or any other kind of information about what you'd like for upcoming shows. So in the meantime, we'll catch you later. Here's a bit of Toby Mac. See you later.
Bye.